It's all illusion. Yes, ma'am.
My question is, do you think it's fair to say that failures can teach us
I'm sorry?
Do you think it's fair to say that failures can teach us important things to learn?
Failure?
Failure, like.
Oh, is it? Go ahead.
Like, when I say failure, though, I mean like a mistake or, just in interactions with people and realizing that you did, you did something wrong or, like, do you think it's fair to say like those kinds of failures are important and they teach us things?
There's not one person on earth who has ever learned from failure. And the reason I say that because the person that think that they'll fail you is now trying to be successful.
I'm talking about yourself though. Like when you realize that you did something that you didn't make the best choice in a situation, and so you realize that, and then you learn from that. Do you know what I'm saying?
So give me an example just to be. I'm black and slow, so give me an example.
I mean, I guess I just mean.
I love what you're doing, though, but give me an example of what you mean.
I mean, like if you're you get in a fight with someone, like someone says something to you, and it triggers you, and it makes you have an emotion, and you overreact, and you realize that you overreacted,
right.
And you have a moment of like clarity, and you see, you know what I mean, and then you learn from that. You learn what it was that triggered you. You understand like the things that happened, and so then the next time you don't do it again.
I think I understand what you mean, but as you're waking up, I do understand, I think what you mean. Let's say that I said something to you right now, and it just ticked you off.
Right.
Right? And right away the devil gonna say, oh, I can't believe he said that to me. What the? I ain't never going to that meeting no more. The devil automatically talk to you, right? But if you could sit there and take it.
Right.
And just take it, you realize that I didn't say something to offend you. It was that spirit of evil that was in you. So you'll be glad for that moment.
Right.
And it'll pass and it'll never happen again.
Right. I guess that's what I mean. Is like you have to feel that. You have that emotion.
Yes.
Maybe your action is that you overreact.
Right.
You yell, you get in a big fight or whatever, but then you take a minute, you step back, you realize what happened, and within yourself.
Okay. But don't call it failure.
Okay.
Don't give it a name.
Okay. What are you supposed to call it?
Nothing. And that's where words come in. Words set us up.
Right.
But if you could see that I overreacted,
right,
it's enough to just see it without giving it a name. Seeing it, which is the light of God, will destroy that another aspect of the layer of illusion of the ego.
Right.
It'll destroy it.
Okay.
But if you give it a name, oh, I failed at that. Now you're making a decision about it, you're judging it, and you're acting as though it was you when it was never you overreacting anyway, but it was that spirit that made a home in here and an emotion that overreacted, but you thought it was you, and you were not overreacting.
But if you understand all of that, in terms of just like having a conversation with people,
right.
Is it okay to use that word?
Yeah, you can use...
In the sense of just like making things...
And you know the difference in using that word then? You're using that word consciously.
Right.
But you're not using it unconsciously.
Correct.
So that way you're not getting a sense of identity from it.
Got it.
But we got to use words, but we got to use words consciously
Right.
rather than unconsciously.
Right. Okay.
That way identify with the word, and then you try to make something that'll happen.
Great.
That make sense?
Yes.
Amazing. Isn't that something?
Yeah.